For God's sake, I was born in Omaha as well.
All right, you was born in
They're
Omaha.
just talking about Malcolm X on the radio. You know where he was born? Nebraska.
Of the ghetto. And
Funny, huh?
Stood out more.
But he lived and died in New York City.
Symbol of the ghetto than Harlem.
Oh, I'd go outside and get some videos of the waves, but I might get swept off the boat.
As a minister in the Nation of Islam. Quick history lesson here. The Nation of Islam was and is a morally strict, religious black separatist sect that sprang up in America's ghettos during the 1930s. By 1962, Malcolm was risen to second in command, helping the nation grow to more than 25,000 members. All the men wearing the same crisp white shirts and black ties.
I was on this boat 30 years ago when it was rocking and rolling like this, and I was so friggin' nauseous. Wow.
Haley and Malcolm were totally different people. Haley was a Republican, a liberal Republican, but nevertheless a Republican, and an integrationist, and really not sympathetic with the politics.
The phone was running on the old-fashioned network, and my battery went dead, so I got my power inverter junk. And I got a battery charger that I found at a hotel, and they all use the same charger plug now, so I was able to plug my phone in and charge the battery. But I got to put a power inverter under the seat. I'm tired of this crap plugging stuff in everywhere. I need to have a few extra lighter plugs, one over here for the GPS, 110 volts for battery chargers, and I got the satellite radio. I got to get that permanently installed. Now I'll just keep working on the apartments. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, shake, rattle, and roll. Just hope the welding's good on the hull. Don't want to be chucking plates, take on water, and drown in Lake Champlain. Not too often you see the ocean on Lake Champlain.
Reconstructing what Malcolm was writing, and this went on for 30 months. Every time the subject was personalized.
Oh yeah! Whee!
Slow up the review. This is Alan Ferry speaking in a 1992 documentary. At this time, I asked him again. I said, "You have to have something about you." And he was angry. He stacked up his coat. He started striding toward the door.
I can't start the engine because if I do, this battery charger vibrates out of the 110 volt inverter, 12 to 110 volts. Pops out. This car vibrates a lot. 1.5 Econobox, 36 miles per gallon. Oh, yeah. Whee! Well, I guess we're halfway there. The GPS is all confused. It wants me to go this way, but the boat's going that way.
I remember the kind of dresses she used to wear. They were old, faded, and dirty. And then she walked a little more, and he said, and I remember she was always bent over the stove.
Water's coming in all the windows of the apartment building. Yeah, sideways rain's never good. Always finds a crack in the siding or wherever. Jeep. It ain't no Jeep. It's junk. So well though, see lots of them on the road.
My older brother and sister had started school, and sometimes they would come in and ask for a brother kiss. My mother and tell them no. But I would cry out to make a fuss until I got it out. I remember how well my mother asked me why I couldn't be a nice boy like Wilfred. But I would think to myself that Wilfred, for being so nice and quiet, often stayed hungry. So early in life, I had learned that if you want something, you are better than some noise. This was the kind of moving human story that Alex Haley was searching for, and it fills the first third of the autobiography. He sent to a foster home in Michigan, now but eventually moved to Boston.
Hey, good news for windshield wipers and a windshield. That doesn't leak. No leaks.
He was trying to describe to Haley what Lindy Hop dancing is like. And he grabs a stick or a broom, and he starts dancing. Haley's shocked. Can't believe it. Handstand whirling. I was whirling there so fast. goddamn church was landed. Black girls, brown skins, high yellows, and even a couple of the white girls there. Seen them over my hips, my shoulders, into the hair. I wasn't quite 16 then. I was tall and raw-boned and looked like 21. I was also pretty strong for my age. Burgling, tap dancing, I was underneath them when they landed. It was a flappy.
Oh, yeah. Crash.
After that, I never missed a Roseland Lindy Hop as long as I stayed in Boston. The nights on the dance floors in Boston were eventually replaced by selling dope in Harlem. That's when Malcolm, with his bleachers and soft red hair, acquired a new nickname. But then, I don't know, but people knowing I was from Michigan...
Pitching and lurching, crashing, splash, water coursing over the deck. Makes for a good book, I suppose, but who has time to write books? I can't even keep up with my videos.
It's about a kid from Michigan who comes to the big city and becomes a big-time hustler, a gangster, a criminal, but that's the most addictive part of the work. The first time he's arrested by the police is Thanksgiving 1944 when he steals his Aunt Grace's coat, and he hops it for $5.
Manny Marable says the whole Detroit Red Days was embellished, hyped up for maximum effect. But Alex Haley was happy to play along.
Haley wanted a pot boiler that would sell copies. Now, truth be
Oh,
told,
smell that diesel.
Malcolm
Yuck.
severely exaggerated
Bunker fuel.
crime
One day they'll make boats clean up their act. Ocean-going cargo liners.
of Elijah Muhammad.
Phew! P.U.
Sufficiently redeemed by...
I was listening to Car Talk today, and they had somebody call in with a 91 Chevy van. He says, I love my Chevy van. It has the old 6.2 diesel. I'm thinking, yeah, so. Then the next person that called in, well, the guy with the diesel was saying he has one of 500 built with a high horsepower engine. I don't know what that crap's about. Radiator's $500. And the next person that called in had an 84 Suburban. This woman's father wanted to put a new engine in it. He bought a new crate engine. I guess it was a gas Suburban. 84, my favorite year. So that was kind of interesting. Have a 91 Chevy calling up, Chevy van person, and an 84 Suburban needed a new motor, and the fellow was retired, and I guess the wife wanted him out of the house, so his buddy had a warehouse, and they were going to put the motor in, and who knows what will end up happening. What do you think? Should I get out and get some close-up shots? We roll into port. Freaking door got caught in the wind. Things are flying sideways or in like it. Is it windy out there? You have to be here to experience the wind. I'm not going up there, boy. Where's the flags? They must be straight out sideways. Bring her into port. Oh, catching the door. We made it. So far, so good. Hold on tight, folks. They do this all day long, I suppose. Well, don't walk towards the edge till we're all the way in and landed. Oh, we're going to fall off the edge. Oh, I can hardly close the door, the wind's so strong. And this is nothing compared to what people get in windy parts of the country. We're not used to this. What with the earthquake we had last week that I did not feel at all. 5.8 earthquake, and I missed it. How do you like that?
Through tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock,
Yep.
all of Vermont and the eastern slopes of the northern Adirondacks.
Yep.
Tropical storm warning in the
Yep.
southern Adirondacks.
Yep.
And
Tropical
southern
storm
Vermont,
warning.
New Hampshire, adjacent Massachusetts. A wind warning for southern Quebec, numerous flash flood warnings and flood warnings.
Hang her up!
New Hampshire and northern New Hampshire.
Put on my stupid
Massachusetts, and heavy
seatbelts.
rainfall warnings in the eastern townships.
Away we go.
Region. Beware.
Reading
Well, we made it.
I'm not challenged in the same way that I am reading the
Cadillac. Junk. Hang her up! didn't get nauseous, the boat didn't tip over and dump me in the friggin' Lake Champlain Ocean. Better put my seatbelt on. That windmill must be making some good power, wherever it is. Where'd it go? There it is. I'm going to take the lakefront way. I'm not going to take the interstate. It goes up the middle of the island. I'm going to hang a left right here on Cumberland Head Road. You can see the waves crashing. Fort Izard Historic Site. What are you following me for? I hate it when people freaking follow right behind you. What, do you need a friend or something? Leave me alone. No horse jumping today. Windswept acres, I'd say so. Dangerous curve ahead, reduce speed. Nice new houses. Nice new houses. This one's always nicely landscaped. They got this kind of funky looking 1.5 story on the corner. Oh, it's for sale. How do you like that? Just built it a few years ago. They used it up, wore it out.
In 1972, almost a decade.
Yeah. No waves on this ocean. Things are a bit quieter in this side of the bay. Yeah, I'd say we're getting high wind. Luckily the water level is way down, 6, 7, 8 feet from where it was a couple months ago.
Fly in the button. One day early in the fall semester, Marcellus was running late for class. As he got close to